temple in the east bank of Luxor is a very big, impressive construction and a source of history as well. It was built in 2000 years, over 60 acres of land. So the walls, the statues, the obelisks, all the stones have parts of the history of Egypt, starting from the Middle Kingdom and ending by the Ptolemaic period. The sanctuary of Thutmose III in Karnak Temple was built in the place of the chapel of Hatshepsut, which was also built instead of a chapel that belongs to the Middle Kingdom. The ancient texts state that His Majesty built a sacred chapel of the mountain's red stone, and it was inlaid internally with gold. Between 323 and 305 BC, King Philippe Ardeas built the current red granite sanctuary in Karnak, and it still has the altar over which the sacred bark of Ammon was placed. The scenes on the outer right side are of particular interest. The upper row describes the coronation of King Philip and his introduction to the gods. In the middle and the third row, we see the boats that were consecrated to the festivals of Ammon, carried over the priest's shoulders in his procession, or placed over their altars. The chapel of Ammon in the middle of the boat is covered with white cloth. The colors still remain on the stones that have been exposed to the sun and the wind for more than 2000 years. But that's just another amazing creativeness of the Egyptian civilization. The grand open court behind the sanctuary is the core of the temple, where the temple of the 12th dynasty was constructed over this holy land. It was called Per Ammon, which means the house of Ammon. All what's left here are traces of great walls and columns and statues, in addition to two wells that can be reached by stairs. The destruction happened most probably because its stones were dismantled and reused by the pharaohs, who kept building in the same spot for 2000 years.